Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Brotato, the arena survival action roguelike itself. We are going to be doing a chunky run here today because I would really like to experiment some more with Pruner, and I would really like to experiment with I think it's called the spicy sauce item. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it is an item that makes it so whenever you pick up food, you have a percentage chance to explode for your maximum health as damage. So Chunky obviously has a lot. And he has plus 3 HP recovered from consumables. So, like, those two things already go very well together. On top of the fact that we get damage for max HP, which could scale very well with the spicy sauce as well. Just very, very cool potential. It does rely on a lot of things going right, but Chunky is going to be tagged for that item, so maybe we'll find a couple. I've been finding multiple every day, so if we don't find one now that I'm actually tagged for it, I'd be upset. But hey, there are a lot of health items as well, so we'll see. Actually, are there really a lot of... I don't think there's a lot of health items. There's a lot of items that take away your health. So we do have a half scaling on HP regen and dodge. We can't get lifesteal. Let's go with the harvesting. It's a good catch-all right away. We also can't gain or lose speed, so that's pretty good. No reason to reroll here when we have the other shop ahead of us. But I'll say the elephant in the room problem is going to be that Pruner's damage sucks. Right? It's not very good. It takes a long time. Like, we need to get it to legendary before it's kind of an acceptable weapon for, like, offense. However, it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful defensive tool for now. We get the free support tag, giving us the harvesting is great. I'm just going to take luck because I'm really not looking to reroll those. Do I take dynamite? I'm going to take dynamite. Take dynamite on prospect of getting the sauce. It would also work really well with... Rip and Tear. I would adore Rip and Tear today. It's not the main focus of the run. It's like, I don't want it to be the main focus of the run, though I've never had a Rip and Tear run, truthfully. One where I've had, like... I think since the change where it is now something you can get 4 of and it stacks up really, really well, I've not gotten more than, like, 1 on a run, so... I guess luck... with a little bit of melee damage. We're going to need some help. But yeah, wave 4, you usually clean things out. God, I love that we can't get speed down. I love it. We're at 0. We can't get speed up, but we can't get speed down. It is such a beautiful thing. Like, whenever the game gives you permission, or even, like, just straight up begs you to take a negative stat and have no consequence, like, oh, it's such a good feeling. Such a good feeling to come from runs where you're, like, trying to juggle speed, and it's very annoying because you don't really want to spend money on fixing it, but you kind of have to. It's sort of a stat that you have to, like, put in the time, you know? You sort of have to just fix it a little bit. So obviously you're probably thinking max HP here, and I will. But armor is a really good thing. Attack speed's great. Take Lost Duck. I don't want to invest too much in early game stuff like that. Gentle Alien's a viable choice if we end up getting explosive stuff. But yeah, like on a run like this where you have mediocre damage, aka, like a Pruner whose early game is wretchedly bad, or Taser early, or... hand, obviously. Like, all of these things where your damage output is terrible, you gotta be really careful with how much econ you take. And I kind of rope luck almost into econ in a way. At the very least, it's setup. You gotta be careful with how much setup you do, because them weapons, they're not gonna be holding their own too much. The good news is, no matter what, we have, like, a lot of great free healing on the ground. Like, I think I take the flat there. Alien worm. I'm going to say no, I guess. Mastery is a divine find here. That's kind of just like a really quick way to give us a big boost to our stats. Really appreciated, because we're at a 0.65 modifier for damage now. It's going to scale up to 1.0 eventually, but it's a ways away. It's a ways away. But yeah, as long as we just, if we play safe-ish, we grab like armor, maybe we get a little bit of dodge even though it's at a half scaling interval. Whoop. And then we stick kind of by our gardens. We're in a good spot because we heal so much from food right now. We have a lot of health, but we also heal so much. I can't get lifesteal, so I might as well take Baby Gecko. You know what? This is 2 HP regen. That's worth it to me. 2 armor's great. Garden I will take. I think I take everything here. Let me take coffee, too. That was a good shop. A little bit of a scary shop. Bait is not going to be something we handle well today. Especially because I need to kill these freaking eggs. Huh. Yeah, this is a really bad wave for us to have gotten bait on as well. Because look at that. We couldn't kill the eggs in time. We have to deal with the spawns. Because we had to just deal with the bait spawns as well. Pain. Go get the food. Just go get the food. No! No spawn. Do we have a lumberjack shirt? We must, right? That died really fast. That's one of those items. Lumberjack shirt, ugly tooth, where it's just like a common unique item. This could go anywhere here. This is good. These are literally all 4 of these are valid options. My damage output is mediocre, but that's not as much the point. Tentacle. Tentacle's a great item. You know what? Tentacles is a great item, and it's only $58. That's absurd. Alien Eyes is always a take on this character. I'll take Banner mostly for the attack speed, but also like it's nice to have a little bit of range when you know, you're playing a character who's probably going to take items that tank your range. But yeah, obviously Alien Eye is good. They're always going to be good on Chunky. It's kind of like a match made in heaven. We're sort of able to just tank a lot of stuff right now. And the more pruners we get, or the more upgrades to pruners we get, the more food's going to be on the ground. We could potentially, obviously, get improved tools. That'd be fantastic. So maybe we do want to make sure we consider attack speed as a viable, valid stat. I mean, I always like attack speed, but you know what I'm saying. On a run where improved tools could vastly improve your run, probably worth considering that you should get more than normal, at the very least. As such, I'll grab that there. I'll get some more attack speed. Coffee, fine. Cake is free. Mushroom is good. We do get half value on that, but it's still value. Are we taking another gentle ale? This is getting stupid. This is getting stupid. We're starting to put out, like, okay enough damage. I think. Not really. 27 sucks. But we have all blues. We're about to get 2 purples. So that is big. Like, that's a really big moment for Pruner when you hit purple. Scaling turns from, like, a weapon into a weapon. Like, it's getting there. Melee damage is at 10, too, so it's certainly relevant. Not overly relevant, but relevant. This feels wonderful, actually. Gotta be honest. This wave, it makes sense because, you know, they die in one hit from our attacks, even though they suck. The attacks, that is. So, like, obviously it makes sense that it feels really nice. Speed's irrelevant. I'll get some melee. Now this is getting curious, because we're getting towards the 2x crit thing, and we can get crit kills. Let's go for the max HP, though. What the hell? What's my range? Yeah, I would take that. We get the half interval on that, of course. Another garden is actually very cool. Maybe we're tagged for it. I was starting to think that garden was unique. I don't think I've ever seen 2 on the same run before. Maybe we are tagged for a food item. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. 70 attack speed out of nowhere? I guess that's what happens when you are on a run where you feel more okay with taking banner. And then you find a couple coffees. And also, Pruner does attack fast. Like, pretty fast. It's not a weapon I would consider like a super fast attacking weapon, but it's certainly not slow. It's up there. It's pretty up there with its output. Man, I love Chunky. I love this character. Taking all these, you know, survivable things that normally slow you down to a halt. I'll take Propeller Hat. 4 melee damage. We need help there. 3 armor, I guess so. Another Tentacle, I suppose. And I'll take Tractor. It's wave 11. We take Tractor on wave 11. Community Support. It's worth taking. Look at that. Still at positive range. Would have loved Community Support right before the Horde wave, but what are you going to do? I don't think I'm inherently that worried about lots of enemies. I think that an elite would have been worse for us. I definitely don't love the mummies. Okay. Stand near our garden, but not in our garden. We don't want to absorb every single piece of food when we take 2 damage. Unless we want to do something like that. It's nice. Like, the gardens can just kind of be like a safe haven where you just get to smash your face through a wave and it's safe. But only every couple seconds after it's, like, sort of stacked up a little bit more. Okay, that got risky. That got risky. We were treading towards a space with no... Sure. Another garden. It is possible. Now, if only we got, you know, the thing that I really wanted. We can definitely take Missile at this point. Probably should have taken that first. Okay, wave 12. Armor's at what, 10? I mean, it could be better. It could be way worse. We got attack speed out the wazoo. 97. Improved tools, please. Because we could heal up so much. Like, I guess that's the thing is, so Chunky's problem is he has a lot of health, but, like, finding regen, like a restoration stat for him has always been a little bit tougher. If you run Chopper, you can go Luck, and it works very, very well. But, yeah, now with the Garden and everything, I feel like Garden Pruners, etc., I think this is, like, such a good survivable angle. And we're starting to put out, like, an okay damage output, you know? This is not bad. Silver Bullet is an always take. Shmoop is weird, though. Wisdom's probably fine. Finally! 25% chance to explode for half your max HP. Yes. Bean Teacher's probably going to be worth it next wave still. So we also, like, we want more so that we stack it up to, like, a 50%, etc., etc. And I will turn on explosions for this way, or for this run. Oh, they are on. Because I want to see it in action. It's not happened a single time? Does it have to be at full HP? No? Okay, there's one. So, like, a little bit of an explosion size up or something would be cool, of course. It just +1 to, like, just running straight the hell into a wave. 72 damage? 78 damage. That's nuts. Like, this is a dive into the back lines and just explode kind of a run. I gotta tell you, it feels like way less than 25% right now, though. Does not feel like 1 in 4. No. Fine. 12 harvesting. It's a little late. I'll take it, though. Love it. Pushing us closer to that actually good scaling threshold one. Got the 2x crit. 28% chance. It gets a little bit of crit chance as well. That's nice. 2x crit multiplier. It just scales up in every single way, like, so well. And on top of the fact that it gets the better scaling for the passive, it's just juicy. This is just a good old run. Give me another spicy sauce, though. But, like, I don't know. It's just a match made in heaven. That was 3 explosions in a row, but they were unfortunately nowhere near anything that mattered. Boop, 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 boop. Attack speed out the wazoo. The more enemies, the more stats. We don't mind. I don't mind. Food heals us for so much, and then we also can potentially explode on enemies with it. This is so good. I wouldn't mind more lemonade, just to heal up even more. It could be fun to go for a combo of pruners and choppers together. I don't know. There's some cool angles. Just give me a straight 12% damage. We have to. Vigilante ring. It's a little late. I don't think it's too late for Dangerous Bunny. Riposte? Nah. Power generator literally can never give us anything. Riposte is fine. I have the half dodge scaling. It's asking a lot to have that be good. So, eggs first. Try and explode on him with food. Just summon some tentacles here. Immediately done with that. I love this run. It's silly. It is so silly. We should get more luck, so we get more food, so we get more explode. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, armor as well. Like, what's this item? Just warrior helmet is so good. I have one locked, don't I? I think I have one locked. Here's what sucks. It does actually work with our alien eyes. I'm not going to do it. It's not an alien eyes run. Sure. Explosion size up could be nice. I think this still pays for itself on 16. It's getting close to not paying for itself, that's for sure. Another warrior helmet. We're at 16 armor. That's actually less than I thought. It's just because we have so much health. We have a beautiful combo of both. We got a couple tentacles, right? 2 tentacles? Bring it on. Bring it on. I think we've scaled beyond caring. This is divine. Maybe not. Maybe? I can't tell. I've scaled beyond, like, truthfully trying hard, like, with all of my attention. And you know what? It shows. Look at that. Look what happens when a couple buffed up boys... The reason I said I might have scaled beyond caring is because wave 16 is a pretty gnarly wave for, like, just tank builds. Due to the fact that it has those buffed up guys. Ooh. That's juicy. Oh my god, I love having luck. I never take luck. But it's so relevant today. It's weird. For every moment that I've had that happen, I've had a run where I've gotten a million luck and it feels like literally nothing is different. For every time that that's happened to me with higher luck than normal, I've been completely screwed over and had just the most normal run I've ever had. You know? It's just... It's weird. I have also had that happen on a run with no luck, too, though, so it's kind of like... It's weird. Probably just trying to avoid the buffed up lads. Kill the buffer boys if I can. Man, I love this run. It's just a satisfying run. It's like a lawnmower run. It's one of those, you know? What's the legendary? I could not think... ooh, okay. Bandana's worth taking. Is that a 3rd tentacle? Snail is fantastic for this character. It's too late for Bean Teacher to be anything. Wisdom... Wisdom, I could. I actually think I might kill the boss early, though. Okay, well, I definitely think I could kill the boss early if I get Silver Bullet. But I don't need Silver Bullet on this wave because there is no boss. Yeah, piercing on Alien Eyes is fantastic. It's so good. It's 10%. So like, yeah, yada yada. But it's doing 72 damage on pierce, and it's often hitting a second time. Ricochet works, and it's not that it's not good. Like, it's totally an acceptable angle, and we could basically just run that. But it's just goofy. It's just goofy in a way that I didn't want to run today. Having 3 gardens is very, very nice, too. That is satisfying, too. I'm not going to reduce my stuff there. Let's just go for straight-up damage. Plastic Explosive is presumptuous that we're even going to, like, really notice. Tell you what, we have the free roll. My range is still up, so sure. We got full legendaries. I mean, okay, I will say we have 152 harvesting because we went for early tractor and we had and we have support weapons. And you know, we took an epic harvesting or even I think like a legendary harvesting relatively early too. I guess that's why we have so much. Those 2 things combined add up quite well. Yeah, just tunnel vision into the buffer units. On tank runs, they are even more a problem than on other runs. Because, you know, a tanky run, your whole thing is like, I need to take less damage than I'm regenerating it. And that just, it gunks up the whole ratio. when they're coming in with extra damage. Fine. Crit chance is not a dumb choice. Man. Pumpkin actually does help. I just want another... whatever. Sad. I wanted another food item. Yeah, especially if we get right inside of an enemy. It's really risky, but if we get right inside of an enemy when the alien eyes are going to proc, we do super damage. Because we can hit them with every single proc. You know what I'm saying? So we follow him, and then right here... Ah, shoot. He was running too fast. We actually have great damage output. Very, 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 very good. Let's see here. How much did this do? I'm going to assume... Okay, 14,134. And 105. 010. I mean, we have 2 of these, but also like it's just so much better. Spicy sauce does give you health as well. That's worth considering, you know. But yeah. I mean, just looking at the ratios on these, it's kind of weird. 6 eyes that all do 50% of your damage, and a 25% chance to do 50% of your health as damage in a small AoE around you when picking up food. I feel like spicy sauce almost needs to be a 100% of your health. That or the size needs to be bigger. One of the two. I don't think it's good enough. At the very least, I mean, maybe Alien Eyes is too good, but also I think that spicy sauce isn't good enough. We had a couple baits in there. 3 Gardens was MVP-like, for sure. But yeah, this was still a very nice run. I think, like, the new food items with Chunky are a great fit. Obviously, like, it may not seem like a lot, but plus 3 HP recovered from food kind of makes a massive difference. When you have so much health, like, picking up food becomes kind of trivial otherwise. If you have, like, 150 health and picking up the food and it heals, like, a couple. Like, yeah. But, like, plus 4, you know, starts to heal double or whatever, and it really does make a difference. But I really like this run. I liked it a lot. It was very satisfying. I love the new Chunky so much. I say new, it's kind of, like, old at this point, but Chunky has been through some ups and downs for sure. And I think that the current version of Chunky is just really, really fun. Is what I've landed on today. But alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel. Roguelike some more every single day. If you have any suggestions for runs to do with vanilla Brotato, do let me know in the form of a comment down below. I'm actively seeking them. I'm running out of ideas here. Huge thank you to those who have left some ideas. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.